anyone is better than this dude. Not Oli, please. Thank you.
Ikesh, I gotta go, by the way.
Okay.
Guys. See ya.
All right, peace.
Yeah, bro.
So, Van Dijk. Because I was going to talk about VAR, but let's just address this whole Van Dijk thing because we have breaking news. Well, breaking news. It's looking like it's 7 to 8 months. And it's looking like if he could be out for the season. Because again, like when I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, this is pretty bad. But it's always hard to know how bad an injury is. But if it is true that this is truly a long-term injury, Liverpool fans are already panicking and saying season over. Because this now means that you have to wait at least till January to try and do something. De Laurentiis ain't selling Koulibaly. So you're going to have to ride with Gomez and Matip all the way until then. So LB, if Van Dijk is out for a long time, how much do you think Liverpool will be affected?
I reckon they're going to be immensely affected. He's arguably one of, if not their best player, the most important player of the last 2 seasons. And if he is out for the majority of the season, then it's going to put them in real trouble defending the title. And look, Matip, I always say that Matip's a very underrated defender. I do rate him highly, and he doesn't get the credit he deserves. So I think they can sort of cover him to an extent. How much we don't really know, but yeah, no doubt he's going to be a huge loss for Liverpool and for the whole club moving forward if he is out for the majority of the season. So yeah.
Daniel.
No one knows how long the injury is for, but it's pretty likely.
It's at least
Yeah.
for a long time. At the very least,
Yeah.
months.
I was going to say that he's probably not going to play another game this year. I mean, it's pretty sad. If I'm honest, I think it's over for Liverpool. I think the season's just man. I think the season's gone.
So you think this is good in terms of Liverpool won't win any trophy this season?
I think we'll get top 4 and then we'll try to go again next season. But if Alisson's injured, Van Dijk's injured, we don't know, man. Those are 2 key players for our whole system, So that's the thing. I just don't see us doing. Can you really see Liverpool winning the Champions League without Van Dijk? I don't know.
Hell no.
We can fluke it. Istanbul, man.
Have hope. You always have to have hope.
Don't sit on Matip, guys. Don't sit on Matip. Matip is actually quite solid.
No, he's good.
But then you've then got Gomez. Wait. Let
Daniel. No one was talking about Matip or Van Dijk. That's what I'm saying.
Wait, Daniel, finish your point.
So for me, man, if Van Dijk's out for a long time, I mean, we haven't seen it yet. I think he's only been injured one time and for like a couple of months or something. So if he's injured for like 8 months, we haven't really seen a Liverpool like without Van Dijk since before he came. We'll have to see what happens, but I have a bad feeling, to be honest.
Okay. I'll allow the Liverpool guys to go last. What are we doing here? Let me bring in Undisputed, man. How much do you think this will affect Liverpool?
I think it was against Bayern where Liverpool played Fabinho and Matip.
Yeah.
They kept a clean sheet against Lewandowski.
Fabinho, that's a good point. Fabinho has been a pretty solid defender.
Exactly.
But still, like, how can a club as big as Liverpool start the season with 3 actual centre backs? That's all they have, because Fabinho is still a DM, in my opinion. So they have 3 actual centre backs. How is that possible? So I think they've really messed up there.
Has Lovren gone?
Yeah,
Lovren's
gone.
So how much do you think it will affect them, though? Like, I mean,
don't miss him a lot. I think he's worth at least 20 points. But here's the thing.
20.
But here's the thing, right? I can still see them winning the Premier League with 80 points. This season, I'm looking at the table right now. I don't see anyone who's who's amazing right now, who's definitely going to win the league. I just don't see it. Everton, Aston Villa's 3rd, then Leicester's 4th, Arsenal 5th, Chelsea 6th, Tottenham 7th. See, this league is still wide open. Like even I could see them winning it without Van Dijk. It'll be
just
tight.
it's still early days though. I mean, I get what you're saying because like it does feel as if this is going to be a weird league where it won't be what City and Liverpool did last season because City still look a little bit shaky. But for me, it's too early to say. It's still too early to say with how the league is going to go. But I mean, if it isn't a high performance league, then that definitely plays for Liverpool. Because yes, as much as they will miss Van Dijk, you've got Mane and Salah, and it's a case of okay, 4-3, 5-2, 3-2. It's just as long as you score more goals than your opponent, it is what it is.
Yeah, I think they'll spend big in the winter transfer window on a centre back. I think they bought Van Dijk in the winter actually of 2018. They'll spend big again. I reckon 80 million bid for Oqundana coming up.
Okay, Red Devil.
Oh, just like Van Dijk or the Liverpool performance today?
No, Van Dijk. So how much do you think a Van Dijk injury will affect Liverpool?
I don't know, maybe it's a biased United fan, but I actually don't think, I'm not the doom and gloom that a lot of Liverpool fans seem to be taking. Like, for starters, as far as I'm aware, Van Dijk was on the field against Villa last season, and Villa last game when they conceded 7 Gs, so...
But it's still Van Dijk. So you're saying that...
No.
He won't have an effect.
No, what I'm saying is that I feel like if it was someone like Henderson, for example, that was out, then I think that would have been much more of a sort of
stop it.
I'm not saying stop it. I'm not saying stop it. Like this game,
let him land.
Let's be real here. This game, okay, Van Dijk was out. Did Liverpool capitulate against Everton against a good 12 Everton? No, they didn't. Why? Because they've got a balanced midfield now in Henderson, Thiago, and I've forgotten Liverpool's third.
Yeah, but the league is a season. It's a long season.
Yeah. I know it's a long season, but what I'm saying is that like the idea that like Van Dijk, like suddenly like Van Dijk is gone, Liverpool's kryptonite is gone. The only thing I would say is just the issue with like crosses into the box. Van Dijk's present in the box, clearing boxes away. Clearly, Everton took advantage of that, and that will be an issue for Liverpool going forward. But I don't think that Liverpool is suddenly going to like capitulate in front of how many teams that Van Dijk's got, because the midfield is still quality. Henderson, I still think, is probably Liverpool's most important player. You got Mane and Salah, who still score goals for fun, and I don't think that
does Henderson do what Van Dijk does defensively though? Well,
defensively, you can drop Fabinho into that position, and you can play Matty, and I think that's still fine. Like we're talking as if all the other teams in the Premier League have brilliant defenses. Really, Chelsea's defense is good. United's defense is good. Arsenal's defense is good. Like what? So they're not good. No team in the Premier League has a good solid centre back pairing. So I still think that the defense of Fabinho and Matty is still better than the vast majority, if not all, Premier League defenses. So. The Champions League might be a different matter, and in November, I think Liverpool have to play City, Leicester, and Atalanta home and away. That might be tough. But as far as the Premier League goes, it's not like I said, like every other top team has top quality centre backs. We saw it today with Chelsea, for example.
Okay. Cassius.
So, like the other guy said, I think it's more of a miss when you consider that Matip misses like pretty much half the games a season, and the only other center back they have is Joe Gomez. You can put Fabinho in defense, but then you're messing with the balance in the midfield, and you have you put Keita in there, who's not like a regular starter, or Wijnaldum, who seems to be on the bench now. But when we're talking about the performance on the team, I agree with Red Devil. I mean, with Van Dijk, they still conceded 11 goals in 4 games. So I don't think it's a big miss when you in terms of the defense. You saw today they didn't have as high a line because they conceded 7 against Aston Villa. They had a deeper line, and it worked better, other than the fact that I don't know what Trent Alexander-Arnold was doing. He was just watching the ball and let Digne cross. But like I said,
Wan-Bissaka over Trent. Just putting out there.
I'm not sure about that, but
Wan-Bissaka is a donkey.
Okay, so for you to cast it, so you don't think it'll be that big of a So you think it will be a big hit mainly because of the fact of how few natural centre backs they have?
Exactly.
All right. Hassan, Van Dijk, man. How much of a loss?
Man, what a fuck, man. Oh,
Damn.
fuck, bro. You know, I don't know if we'll win the league, yeah, but I have more chance of winning the Champions League. I have a feeling we can win Champions League, but not the league.
What?
What? How?
Because the Champions League is a knockout competition. The league, you've got to be consistent to win the league.
Hassan,
Champions League, anything can happen.
What Hassan says makes a lot of sense because the thing about a league is about consistency and about the consistency of a team. Champions League, it's how good can you be on the day. So
we got to a Champions League final in 2018, 2017, 2018, when we didn't even have a great team.
Yeah, exactly. With freaking Lovren was in defense. So I think it is actually more likely now Liverpool can win the Champions League than they can win the league if Van Dijk is out, and it's that much of a massive miss because you still have, as long as Salah, Mane, and those dudes are on the pitch, they still have that great chance, man. So let me come to Samuel.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a bit emotional about this. Yeah, I feel like every Liverpool fan, you can link me at my house, and we're gonna travel all the way up to Liverpool and absolutely rush Pickford because what the hell was that? What the hell was that?
He had to act, man. He had to act.
He had to act.
He's a clown. He's a fucking clown.
He had to act. You know, what can we do?
And the fact that got me so annoyed was that the referee didn't do anything about it. Apparently VAR checked it, but they said there was nothing wrong with it. The man nearly broke his leg.
Yeah, because it was on a standing leg, man.
Oh, do you know what? Yeah, I'm stressed. I'm not gonna lie to you. My head's gone. My head is gone. This is the first time I'm saying it, but my head's gone.
So you're saying that this is going to be that much of a big loss?
Listen, I have to disagree with what Red Devil and I think Cassius said about we got beaten 7-2, we were conceding goals. One thing about it is that yes, our defense was on poor form, but class is form is temporary, class is permanent. So even if our defense was on poor form, at least I know that we can pick up the form back up because like our defense is brilliant. Let's not lie. We did not go 2 seasons without having our defense.
When was the last time you kept a clean sheet?
Red Devil, you're 14th. Allow it. Please allow it. Anyways, let me land. As I was saying, our defense, as I said, form is temporary, class is permanent. So I want Van Dijk in the team anyways. Now, what I would say to today, our performance today, is that we didn't actually get outplayed by Everton by any stance of the game. We actually controlled a lot of the game. The only thing that Everton took advantage of was their aerial threat. Like, Calvert-Lewin can jump. He's got hops. He's got hops.
Hang time.
And because Van Dijk wasn't there, that's how Calvert-Lewin took advantage of the second goal. Michael Keane, he took advantage of the first goal. Now, if Van Dijk was there, let's not lie, he would have headed it out. Like, because Van Dijk wins probably most of our aerial duels in the air. So, like, that's the only thing I would say that will be missing from our squad, our actual aerial threat. Also, Joe Gomez and Matip is actually a right centre-back partnership. So I'm not too bothered about that. What I'm bothered about is,
bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm bothered about. If Matip can stay fit, because what I don't want is us putting Fabinho in centre back, and then we have this thing where Man City had last season where they took Fernandinho into centre back, and it kind of like excluded all his attributes that he can put in midfield, just like Fabinho. So I don't want that to happen.
But then
maybe 1 or 2 games, but
can't Keita come into the team though? If you brought Fabinho into the centre back position, then you can bring Keita into the midfield with Thiago and Henderson. Couldn't that work as well?
I'm saying it will work, but I don't want it for a long run. I just want Fabinho at his position where he plays best. Yes, he's good at centre back. We can put Henderson and Thiago in like a double pivot, but I want to Fabinho in his best position.
Okay, so how on a scale of 1 to 10 then, with knowing that the January window is to come, how worried are you about Liverpool then, knowing that you could still buy players in January?
My thing is that I don't want to be too reactionary because we've actually played like how many games? 5 games. We haven't even played 10 games. However, my general worry is that because of Matip's, especially Matip's injury record, if he goes down, what's going to happen then? And if he goes down now, and we're playing Fabinho and Gomez at the back, and then Gomez gets injured, like it's over. Okay. So can we try and hold it up until January? I don't know. So we do need to get at least 2 centre backs in January, at least, please. Like
what about any young players? Any young players?
Wait, easy. Jamal, Van Dijk, man, talk to me, man. How worried are you, bro?
Season done.
Oh, what?
It's over. Because, guys,
reverse psychology.
This is breaking news. You remember the challenge on Richarlison had on Thiago? Thiago also went to the hospital, and they say he damaged his ligaments and could be out for 4 months as well.
Oh my God!
Let's go into lockdown. End the season.
Okay, yeah, it's okay. That changes things.
So Thiago
Sorry, guys.
is out for 4 months. Alisson is out for 4 months. Matip is made of glass.
Okay, yeah, it's over. It's over. Sorry. It's over.
The Liverpool for relegation.
It's over, guys. It's over.
The only reason why we are still gonna finish second is because the lead is so bad. Chelsea and Man United are so bad, they're gonna make us finish second. But guys, it's gonna be trophyless, and next season again.
So is everyone saying City are going to win then? Because if Liverpool aren't going to win it, are we saying that City are going to win?
I'm saying
Tottenham for the league. I'm coming for the league.
Wait. You know what? I'm coming because I've got to come to I'm Ham. That Thiago thing, because someone sent me a tweet showing the challenge and everything, which was crazy. Richarlison. See, I think people are harsh on Pickford. Richarlison, that
was bad.
Should be like, see, that's like 5 games.
That's very bad. That was bad.
5 games, get the guy. You're even a breaker as well. Richarlison, you're a moron.
The thing is, he didn't need to do it. Like, the whistle had actually gone. Like, at least Pickford, like, he was trying to go for the ball or something. I know it was wrong, but he went to put the whistle had gone.
How is Richarlison Brazilian? This guy got no flair. How do you Brazilian that?
No. You see, the thing with
this guy's Irish, man.
It's Irish. He had to do it. See, Pickford had to do what he had to do. Richarlison, you didn't have to do what you have to do the way he did it. So for Richard, you're a moron. But from what?
It's over, man.
Thiago and Thingy.
We don't know he's injured.
Man City are looking like a good bet. See, Man City are now, because you see, my pick was Thiago is there, Van Dijk is there. That was my pick. If you're saying they're out for months, bruh.
No. HH. We don't know Thiago is injured. We have no idea. So he could be.
Yeah, but no, Thiago is injured, but we don't know how long he's injured for.
Bro,
no,
if he's injured, it's put it this way, he's out for at least a month or 2. That's not 2 weeks. Sure. That is at least a month or 2.
So he played on really well, so I don't know.
Yeah, but he went to the hospital after, bro, and they checked the scan and they say he got ligament damage.
No. It's the same thing. What's it called? Son. When Son injured his arm, he kept on playing and he even scored.
Yep.
And then they did an X-ray. He was out for like a month or so. So.
Yep.
If anything, that was a bad idea to play on.
Okay. So, true. Very good one. I never said. Martin Rosario, defund CFC. The F was at HH. Well, Latin Rosario, you're a Juve supporter, I take it, and your team drew against Crotone. Explain Crotone to me, then I'll answer about defunding the CFC. Okay, explain Crotone to me with your goat Christina. I'm Ham. Van Dijk out. What does this mean for Liverpool?
Can you hear me?
We can hear you beautifully well.
Yeah. Like, oh my word. You know, like, for Liverpool, this is massive. This is everything every Liverpool fan has been dreading since, like, this guy made his debut. And I think it's everything that we deserve, really. I think if you're a Liverpool fan, anyone involved with Liverpool, you just have to accept that this is what we deserve because we needed defenders. We needed a defender, but we needed defenders. And we didn't do anything to replace Lovren. We needed this guy Klopp, man. I don't know what this guy... You know, HH, I need to ask you a question. What does Klopp have to do before you actually put him for blame for anything? Because this whole mess is his fault and all of
It's FSG.
FSG as well. No. Klopp isn't innocent in this whole thing. That's the thing.
Klopp actually wanted a defender. We were actually looking for the guy at Schalke.
I know we were looking for defenders. But why are we looking for Kabak? Klopp should be able to say, yo, we need a defender. Wait about Thiago. We need a defender. Let's go get someone serious just in case something happens to Van Dijk.
We needed Thiago.
Don't you have any academy players?
Bro, are we broke? Thiago, that 30 mil, are we broke?
No. But see, no, look, I get what you're saying. That it is true that the manager's job, as well as the board, FSG, and so forth, is have a backup for a backup for a backup for a backup. And when you're having a team, you must have at least 4 to 5 centre backs.
But that's not even the thing. We've got one of our centre back besides Van Dijk is injury prone and 30 or over. The other one is 23 years old, 24 years old, also injury prone, and then the rest of them are under 21s. Like, how is that even sustainable? Like, who looks at that as like, yeah, we can survive another season? When Lovren, our biggest problem for the longest time, had to play every single season. He played every season.
Okay.
You know.
Okay, wait. Okay,
hey,
wait,
let's not forget. Bayern Munich had Rafinha as their right back for the best part of a decade, and he was the only right back.
It's a Bundesliga, come on, man. One team league.
Okay, wait. Okay, so let me ask you this. So let's just deal with the facts. Van Dijk is out. We don't really know about Thiago, but for Van Dijk is out for a few months. How badly do you think it will affect Liverpool, knowing the pieces that they still have?
Look, the thing for me is that the reason I asked you that question is because I feel like Klopp is he's such a player merchant. Like, I feel like the players literally do everything for this guy. I know, like, a lot of people give Klopp all the credits. He won us this and that and that. Yes, he's a good manager. But the thing is, we've got good players. If Klopp left right now, I wouldn't be that disappointed. I wouldn't be that angry.
What?
You see,
what are you talking, bro?
You see, this is where Amham shows why he's one of the greatest bricks the Hangout has ever seen. Amham, you know that avatar you have perfectly fits the garbage that comes out of your mouth. So you're telling me that if Jurgen Klopp was to leave and you got Lampard, so it's that if Lampard was the manager, Liverpool would still continue to win. Is that what you're telling me?
Wow. I spoke about Klopp, Frank. I said if Klopp was to leave right now, I wouldn't be that angry because I feel like someone else with new ideas might be able to do better because I'm tired of what Klopp.
Wow, man, jeez. Okay.
You're crazy, man. You're crazy.
United fan. Okay, so Amham, so you're saying that there's a manager will be able to also win a Champions League, get 97 points, and more than 99 points in the league. You think that a manager will be able to do better than Klopp? That's what you're telling me.
With the squad, Ancelotti would be able to do that. Mourinho would be able to do that.
Oh no!
I'm not having this anymore. No, I'm not having that. I'm not having that.
I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad.
Can I just say something?
Wait, guys. Why were you moaning about Mourinho? Leave Mourinho. Mourinho can do something. Okay, please respect.
Can
Mourinho.
I just say something quick?
Go for it.
Yeah. How ironic! This same thing happened to City last season. They didn't replace Company. They went into the season with 3 centre backs and end up playing Fernandinho. And we is about to play Fabinho as our centre back pair. how ironic is the same thing what happened with City happened to us this year? We come in
And
with
also,
3 centre backs. We lost our big Van Dijk, all of what happened with City last year. And now we have to play Fernandinho / Fabinho at centre back. It's the same thing. And we see how that turned out last year.
So you're gonna go Tropulus.
No, do you know what? Do you know what it is? I hope that because Liverpool was so good last year, that's why the gap was so big. But if you actually look at second, third, and fourth, and fifth, it wasn't that big of a gap. So this is what I'm hoping that these little teams like Brighton, Southampton, Burnley, they will start taking points off the top 6, so it will be closer. Then if I still think that Liverpool can do it, but I feel like we'll scrape it.
My thing about it is, I think because I think someone already mentioned is that this could be a very different league. I don't think anybody is getting 95 points or above this season. I don't think so, because I think that City's level has dropped. I think even if Van Dijk and thing were on, I still don't think Liverpool would have got more than 95 points. I think the winner is going to get maximum 87 or 88, 89 points, I believe, this season. So I think with that, what is it now? What you might find? Because I said that City and Liverpool will just sort of still separate. I think what you'll find is you will genuinely have like a 3-4 horse race for a while. Then come April, it will become I think come April, it will be like a 3-horse race, but the 3 won't be that far ahead from 4th, 5th, or 6th. So it will look more like how it was back in the Fergie days, Wenger days, and so forth, where like it isn't like 20, 30 points between the top 2 and 3rd, 4th, and
I think there might be a dark horse though. HH. I know people are saying what Everton can't do, but let's not disrespect Everton, despite everything that was said. I'm not saying they're going to win the league. I'm not saying they're going to win the league. What I am saying is that like they could come in around top 4. Is top 4 not reasonable for Everton?
No.
Is it not? Okay.
No. For me, like, I don't get overexcited. For me, let's see where they are in December, because I've seen this. I've watched football for a long time. I've seen this many times. I can't remember the season. There was a season where Aston Villa were like top 2 come December. They were like top 2. I think this is David Ellery. They were like top 2. They ended up coming like 6th or 7th. So I've seen the story before.
Ancelotti, that's the only thing. Like in this one, they've got a good coach who's obviously been there and done it before. So that's the only thing.
If Hammers goes down, they're screwed.
But look at the squads that Arsenal have, Chelsea have, Tottenham have, even United have. Is that squads are what really help you get top 4. See, they can get it, just as it is unlikely because of the kind of squads that United, Tottenham, Chelsea, and all these guys have. So, and squad is what makes you succeed in a league format, is the kind of place you can pull from when James goes down, Alan goes down, Andre Gomez goes down, Calvert-Lewin maybe goes down.
Of course. Having like a style of play, aware football and stuff like that, and being able to like, you know, so even if you don't have that of a squad, if you have a style of play and one that works, and that you have a situation where like a player who hasn't played could come in. That's why Klopp was so successful, in that like a player could be injured and someone comes in, they play in that system and they still work and still go. So, but I take your point.
Okay, let me just hit the super chat and we'll go to our next thing. Wait, easy, my friend, easy, relax, chill. From your boy Newsco says, how do you reconcile Van Dijk's injury and the new offside rule that mandates play to continue after the flag is raised until active interference?
Oh my days, that is actually true. What the hell? That's actually true. I just realized
that mandates play to continue.
Yes, this is true. This is the problem, because the referee would have raised the flag, and then obviously Pickford wouldn't have made the challenge for Van Dijk, and then nothing would have happened.
Do you know how much that pisses me off? Because why do you do it?
I didn't think of that.
See, people need to understand is that once we're offside, raise the flag, boom. Do you know how dumb it is where like it's offside, the guy keeps his flag down, they go through the whole motion of scoring a goal, then you raise the flag. I'm like, but why? So what reason is there to not raise your flag?
The reason HH is because they want to check offside decisions, because the linesman can still get it wrong. So they'll stop. No, I'm not saying it's right, but what is this like with, for example, today, if you watch the Arsenal City game, for example, which I didn't get, Aubameyang, I think, was through in goal. Now, in this instance, for some stupid reason, they did raise the flag, but had Aubameyang actually continued and he had put the ball in the net, I think Ederson saved it. But if he'd scored that goal, the linesman would have raised his flag afterwards. VR would have checked it, and VR would have obviously said that no, it was onside, and the goal would have stood. So the whole reason why they tell the officials not to raise their flags is because they might get it wrong and they want VAR to check it afterwards. So, however, you know, if it's a real blatant offside, the linesman should still raise their flag, and that's the problem. In this case, it looked like a blatant offside. And
but see, yeah, which is the point I was about to say.
Yeah,
it makes sense if the linesman isn't sure.
Yeah,
if the linesman isn't sure, but if it is a clear offside, raise your effing flag.
I agree.
Raise the flag, stop the game, and let's all go through. But that's a perfect segue.